Well, I'm about 20. I'm more happy about where I'm at actually. I'm surprised. But how's it going, guys? It's your boy slynunez today, and I have a very special guest too coming in. You guys may not know her, but she is a former person that's related to LG Luminosity Gaming from Octane. I'm a big fan of her. Last night, being at seeing Snapchat, Twitch, I donated her over $200, and if you guys want to go check that out, put a link in the description of her Twitch, and you guys go really support her. It's really a big deal that she gets some growth and some love out there, And before you even go and subscribe to her, for people from spamming her, please do not ask anything about intels, anything like that. It's very personal. No one needs to know about anything about COD. Between Optic, LG, Face. It just keep this professional business, and I want to have a good time with this person. Playing Fortnite, and I'm very excited. I've been excited since like 2 days ago, and I didn't think this was gonna happen actually. So I'm really really thankful that I get to get an opportunity to play with her. And all I have to do at the moment is just invite her and see from there if she's ready to play. I asked her permission though before I started streaming, so to get the heads up if it's still okay for me to stream, obviously. And I'm very thankful. So everything that's sponsored, anything goes directly to her. So guys, check her out. I will literally put everything on the description from Instagram, Twitter, and everything else. I will do my best on giving everything to her. So here we go. Oh, we're right in here actually. I did not expect joining in here, but let's get right into this video. Actually, I'm a little scared, but Joy newbies don't know who he is, but shout out to you, bro. And the one we've all been here to see is her, Sighberta. I believe she's the leader. Yeah. I'm not sure if she's streaming at the moment, literally. I'm Did I spell ready to play? That's kind of wanna know actually. I wonder if I said the whole proposition right. Well, I did tag her on this, so she did get some recommendation there, 100%. I'm just curious. So once he joined, I joined right after. So I kind of want to know. Oh, cool. I'll take that. Keep in mind, guys, I barely even. I played 40 out of 50. I'm so surprised when I get started done, but not the first week. So, wow. Search chest and haunted house. Okay. Deal damage. Oh, follow the treasure map. Okay, I never done that. I know that's easy to do, but yet to do it. Should I hit? Well, I'm pretty sure they're in a party chat. Let me just check it out real quick. Not 100% sure. Not sure who the guy is, but I'm ready to play. I'm pumped up. I got my couple practice rounds. It's gonna get crazy, guys. And not to mention, like, literally, just I've seen the way she plays. She plays so smart that my playstyle is a little bit the same, but I normally sometimes don't think, I just go for it. Knowing the scenarios of me and a 1v3, I'm gonna lose. A 1v2, maybe, just depends. 1v1s, I'll probably win it for sure, as long as I take my time, keep calm. I don't want to stay quiet, but it's the whole proposition. I'm just lost with Jordan at the moment. I just hope nothing happens during the stream. So far, let's see. I got my Star Wars cup ready with some tea. Popped up, did what I had to do recently, and guys, literally, I'm very thankful, literally, of everything. Literally, like, she wants to ask me a couple questions, and about last night's stream and so on. So I have just little questions, nothing about the intels, nothing like that. Mine just personal questions, and I want to have fun playing the game, and ask her like about the Fortnite, and about what's your favorite game, and just generally all little good questions that probably come to my mind, and little basics. I don't want to keep anything out there personal. I want to keep it basic, small, and I don't want anything to be out there too much where it just distracts a lot of people into their personal life. But I'm gonna be streaming for maybe about the first maybe 2 games, and after the first 2 games, maybe, or one, I'm gonna stop streaming it, and I'll let her do it from there. She can stream whatever she wants. So I'll just be waiting at the moment, actually. So right now, not sure what she's doing actually right now. But if to answer this question before she even comes here, she's probably gonna ask me, why did I donate that much money? How did I make that money specifically? The basic comments, questions to everybody that comes to mind, wanting to know how we get the money. Obviously, I play a lot of game battles. I play Money Aches, and I also like to play competitively and for fun with my friends, closest friends from high school, little colleague friends. It's a little iffy niffy. Like, people always ask me where do I work at, or what do I do in my life. Is gaming a whole different perspective for me? But to tell you the truth, where I got this money is literally working hard, literally. And a side note, where I work at is retailing support, and I work also full time in YouTube and Twitch. So I'm working on a full brand myself. I have a full brand name of my own self. I have my own merch, so you guys literally will see that on Instagram mostly, more likely. I am very stoked, though, to be honest, on what I say, and there's reasons why I donated her. Because one, I saw a concert. I was like, okay, I've been to my first concert ever when I was young, and my last concert I went recently was the Chainsmokers. And I said to myself, I said, hey, I do so good in this world that it's hard either to get the things you want, or sometimes you just gotta like do something nice for the world. But that day specifically, yesterday, was the biggest donations that I probably gave out so far, that I gave out. But I'm just being sarcastically, because I donated the most before than just literally $200. I donated way more than that before. But there's reasons why I kept donating more and more and more. I could have donated like literally 10 times the amount that I donated. And I even told her, you're a hard worker. Like, you're working for your money, you're playing game, you're getting ads off your videos. That means you're actually working hard every day, you're putting good content out there. It's very entertaining for your viewers. It keeps your viewers like constantly active, questions by questions, daily by daily, simple little routines that I've seeing the growth from a normal channel to a professional channel to a community, COD and sport community, and not only saying in my terms that I've been through a whole bunch of that, but I've been sitting on the sidelines since like literally 2000, maybe 14. I stopped competitive gaming since then, and I focus on my content itself, as in being myself and playing competitive against other division players as in amateurs or pro division. And me getting to like platinum diamond division on World War II is like a hell of a ride sometimes, because you meet people who are starting competitive and it gives them the hunger to keep grinding more than you would ever see in the eyes. And sometimes I tell myself that would I ever go back to Call of Duty, competitive Call of Duty? I would. It's all about finding a good team, finding good chemistry. Well practiced every single day. It don't have to be every single day consistently, unless it's a strive to become a dynasty or just to become champions. But I always told myself every single day that I'd rather give some to people where at the end of the day, if I get just little or hardly anything, it's fine. As long as I get along with people, and we share an organization, we share each other's brands, names. That's pretty much a goal I want to keep for the rest of my life, is always have little brothers, siblings, cousins, friends, future generation kids who look up on to other people. For instance, I look at Maria here, Berta, aka, she's really a good streamer, and you remind me of my little niece. She wants to become a gamer, and she strives so hard. Like, she watches videos. She always learns to try to make videos. She even have like a little camera too. She always telling me to make videos with her. I'm like, yeah, sure. The cringy it can be, I'll always make these videos just for her. My little niece, she's like everything to me. I buy things for her. I spoil her. I buy her, chips, ice cream. Doesn't matter, and always love to give, and always make memories about everything. So, to tell you the truth, like, you were a good streamer. You really caught my attention more out of all streamers that I normally watch. I can name maybe 3 top streamers that I watch. It would be Berta, Pokimane, and also it would be Scump. But more likely, it's in between Scump. I would normally have Crim, but it's really in between. But those are my top 3 streamers I normally watch on a daily basis. It just depends who streams the most. And consistently, I've been seeing mostly streaming will be Pokimane, and then it's Berta, and then it's Crim or Scump. But I've seen they have problems, but it's all in the work. And normally I don't do a sitcom and talk about my life or my opinions, my thoughts. This is me just representing myself, slynunez himself, about everything. My dad supports on what I do, on my dream that I have. It's very hard to support something that you adore, or you have little brothers who they look up to you and see you become greater than good. And that's something I look at a lot, actually, to be honest. And sometimes I admire that. I literally admire that. Like just sitting here, like, adoring the moments that I'm gonna be playing for, like at the moment, guarantee. And I always tell myself, like, it's never hard to wing it sometimes on things you love or things you like to do. And I couldn't type it fast enough on Berto's stream, but I was gonna tell her in the stream that no matter what you work for, if you get a penny off of it, it's considered a job. I grew up where literally my dad always told me that, it's always good to have money in your pocket. Like, it's always good to have $1 or $2 or or even 5. As long as you have like $1 or so, you get yourself a Coke, you're happy. You see a guy in the street, he seems a little homeless, you know, and you ask him what he really wants, and if they're generally, you know, honest about it, you help them out. You know, I always help my coworkers out. I always help my family, sisters, brothers. You know, with no cost. You know, sometimes I ask to, you know, a little return back from, like, maybe like, oh, pay me back with a bill or something. You know, or you don't have to pay me. All you do to do is just, you know, give me, you know, a ride or something basic. And that's pretty much the reason why I gave Berta that much money, because one, she deserves a good time at Post Malone's concert, and you know, she can use that money, you know, towards anything she wants. You know, she can use it for her contact, you know, herself. You know, like, come on, gotta buy some, you know, Kim Kardashian makeup. I mean, I don't really know shit about makeup. Just saying. But other than that, man, like, it's really humble that, you know, giving you that much money just, you know, shows that how much a fan will support you and the way you go, not because about what he thinks of you or, you know, what he may want from you back in return. It's never about that. It's always about being yourself and always supporting each other. And, you know, you don't have to be, you know, people would say things about you, or, you know, how either shallow or fake or all this shit. You know, I've seen that. I've been through that, you know, since I was maybe like 12 years old. And growing up, you know, enduring that, you know, always helps me to help others, you know, with relationships or just anything wise that I can, you know, come to relate. And those are personal reasons why I would love to share all this information to Berta. And just at the moment, it takes time to like consistently talk about all this stuff. And getting intentionally where I started MOG was back in Black Ops 2, and I started playing there. My first ever event was in Dallas, but at the end of the day, it was a hard game. You know, back-to-back events. Uh, I hit the next booth, actually. To be honest, during that event day, there was only a 3-day event, and I found out there was like another posted event nearby. It was like a couple miles away, and I first won my ever major event there. Ended up placing top 5 with my team, and at the time my team was known as Shield, SHLD. And reason why I even named myself that, because we were one of the squads to always run shields and run concussion C4s, but we always have one teammate running that, so in case it comes to the outcome where we use like search and destroy, we'll use a shield for a decoy or for, you know, prepositioned, you know, resources. But I did win my first LAN event there. It was crazy, and just from there on there, I've seen people notice me from there. From, you know, in my area where I live, people notice me as the best player, and I had a couple of friends that I met in high school where they were better than me 10 times, where I didn't expect. And the only reason they're better than me because they played in, like, well, of course not LAN, but just generally on pubs, like online. And seeing the way they play just drastically shows how skillful players really are. And growing up with people like that, you know, always pushes you to go even harder and harder, you know, to make yourself better. And they always put you down, but getting yourself up, it's the best feeling ever that I endured so much. When the time comes, though, and time being, I think it was around the time Ghost came out. I was not competing then. After that event, I did not retire. I just chose to like lay off a bit, because seeing Ghost was probably not the worst game ever to be created, but one of the best probably games. Maybe the last worst game for boots on the ground, probably. Well, it just really depends, like, on the outcome. Like, I like Ghost. It just, the map was too huge, like, literally. And you know, it had good viewership, you know, but it just wasn't ever my time to shine on Ghost. AW came around the corner. That shit destroyed the fuck out of me. Literally, I stopped playing AW. After I touched it, like, maybe the first week, I stopped playing it. I just broke the disc. It wasn't even worth to play. It was just tragically the trashiest game I ever played. Black Ops 3, I was going back into competitive mode. I was spending the rest of my, I think it was my junior, I think my sophomore junior year, around there. just straight grinding. Excuse me, just straight grinding with my team, my brother. You know, it was a strive for victory. And I've been playing since then. After Black Ops 3 came, it ended up becoming Infinite Warfare and Modern Warfare Remastered. And the first game I played, literally, the very first game I touched was Modern Warfare, I remember. Remastered. And after I went for Modern Warfare Remastered, I played a couple GBs on there. Man, that shit's crazy. But I learned a lot. I learned a lot. And it's crazy though. It's really crazy in what you experience in life more of ahead. Let me see what happened real quick. Where'd she go? I gotta get used to her name. Because it's hard to tell which one's her. How do you leave? I don't know, but let's see. But at the moment though, but right now at the moment, we're gonna keep this stream off for a bit. We're gonna stop streaming for a while, and I'll get back on streaming once the person returns. And Berta, if you are watching though, this is pretty much 100% true what I just said. Any questions though, you know, stream it. I'll be your eyes and ears, and I'll be your supporter for the rest of the entire month, and so on the future goes. So everybody guys, thanks for watching slynunez. Thanks for watching my video. And this is a very interesting video because I didn't even play at all yet, but details on that why she left, I'll leave it out. I'm not saying nothing much, but it's too much slynunez. Peace.